so much for watching, having a great time in Newcastle. Now, again, we want you to come here. We want you to come here for a weekend, a long weekend. Bring the family. Check out, of course, the Herb Distillery. But also, if you get a chance, outside many of the major hotels, you can get an e-bike and you can go around and have a look at some of the just spectacular natural and tourism stuff that's around here. Honestly, this was a great way to start a day, and surprisingly, it was earlier than I normally get up on a Sunday. Now, you know me, Sunday morning, you might think I'm sleeping in after a big night watching Formula One qualifying. No, not true. In fact, let me show you. I love to go for a ride. You wouldn't think it, but I've got all the Lycra underneath this. I've got a, coffee ready for me at the end of the day. But I want to show you Newcastle the way that I spend my average Sunday morning, which is riding a bike. Yep. Oh, okay. Yep. G'day everyone. Sunday morning. Nobby's Beach and the lighthouse. Absolutely iconic. But the story behind them is really fascinating. After leaving Sydney, Captain Cook keeps coming north. He sees this part of the New South Wales coastline, decides to have a little look. But amazingly, this used to be an island. It wasn't connected to the mainland or the beach at all. Instead, they were actually looking in part for coal, and they got a whole bunch of convicts to chip away at hand at that mountain. Previously it was 63 metres, then they chopped 40 metres off the top of it down to its current height. All of that rock was then used to put together what they call Macquarie's Pier, named after the governor at the time, which connects to the beautiful and iconic Nobby's Beach. G'day. Hello. Well, this is stunning. The Newcastle City Ocean Baths have been around since the 1920s. The most beautiful Art Deco facade. They're in the middle of fixing that up. But have a look at this. You can obviously have your little recreational swims here. Or if you want to be a little bit more competitive, like my mate Chris Kenny, who is always at Bondi, you can have a race here. What an incredible spot. They told me this was electric, and it is, but I'm still me. Now we have saved the best till last. What a view! From the ocean, you can see the city. This is the Memorial Walk here in Newcastle. The best way to get around, by the way, to have a look at all of these great sites is on the electric bikes. They're located all over town out the front of the hotels. Now, this has been open for about 10 years, and the Memorial Walk recognises the incredible bond between military service and Newcastle. In fact, along the way, there are these beautiful artistic installations, and they represent 11,000 names, because that's how many people volunteered to defend this joint on the other side of the world in World War I. We thank them for their service, we thank them for the city that they have built, and we thank Newcastle for a great weekend.